Okay.
Each other, like, it was a different type vibe after we sparred, honestly. Now it was like, oh, damn, bro, like, damn. Like, we really started to get to know each other, you feel me? Because when he came to our gym, he was popular.
They're very disappointed, as I am, because obviously it was a fight that was highly anticipated and we all wanted to see. But
Boxing World destroyed Shakur Stevenson after he knocked out by Keyshawn Davis in sparring, and the Shockwaves hit immediately. Fans and fighters alike couldn't believe it. Stevenson, once untouchable, getting dropped in a practice session. This before any official fight raises serious questions about his readiness and puts the spotlight on how even champions can be vulnerable behind closed doors. Keyshawn Davis himself spilled the story behind that shocking sparring session, and it's a moment Shakur Stevenson won't live down anytime soon. According to Davis, it wasn't about who's the best in sparring, it was just how the session unfolded, but let's be honest, Stevenson got caught off guard. Even in practice, the so-called invincible Shakur hit the canvas, proving that hype doesn't always match reality. Fans have been having a field day online, trolling him mercilessly, calling him soft or overhyped.
We sparred.
Who got the best in sparring?
It's not the best of sparring. It's a situation that happened in sparring.
All right, but I'm gonna say this though.
You ain't dropping.
I'm gonna say this though.
Come on, stop it.
No, I ain't going for nothing. I don't believe it.
What, this nigga can't get dropped?
I'm gonna say this though.
I didn't say.
I'm saying this nigga is so invincible.
I'm gonna say this
little
though.
door. Man, y'all got me, man.
Did you drop him?
Man, I'm gonna say it off camera, man.
Gervonta Davis reacted to that shocking and his words only added fuel to the fire. He recalled how he'd worked with other fighters before, but when Shakur stepped into the gym, things got real. Even Gervonta could see that Shakur wasn't untouchable. He had to face punches he couldn't dodge, and the sparring by Keyshawn Davis proved that hype and reality don't always match.
Back then, I think I even sparred somebody else before that. I was just working with him. I think he used to come to so the silver glove, we used to have to go through.
Keyshawn Davis didn't hold back when talking about that sparring session, and the boxing world got a rare behind-the-scenes look. He admitted he didn't respect Shakur at all at first. He was just trying to assert himself in the ring. But after the things shifted, and a strange respect formed. Still, the image of everyone's favorite amateur star hitting the canvas keeps fans trolling Stevenson online. Even in practice, the supposedly untouchable Shakur was exposed, proving that fame and hype mean nothing when a fighter actually lands the right shot.
In that sparring right there, I didn't respect him at all. I was just trying to dog him up. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what it was. And after the sparring, we respected each other. Like, it was a different type vibe after we sparred, honestly. Now it was like, oh, damn, bro, like, damn. Like, we really started to get to know each other, you feel me? Because when he came to our gym, he was popular. Like, Shakur was the guy.
They knew him.
Frank Warren weighed in on the situation, framing it as a lesson for the sport. Even though the fight was highly anticipated, unexpected moments, like injuries or surprises in sparring, forced promoters and fighters to adapt. Shakur getting exposed in the gym may not be a formal fight, but it's exactly the kind of reality check that shakes confidence and headlines alike.
a fight that was highly anticipated and we all wanted to see. But having said that, we had to, turn a bad situation into a reasonable one, and I think we've gone.
Eddie Hearn commented on Shakur Stevenson's shocking sparring calling it a very difficult situation to overcome. While it was just practice, the implications are huge. Fans and fighters alike are buzzing. Even the most disciplined champions can face moments that test their reputation, and Stevenson now has to prove that one gym session doesn't define him before his next official fight.
With Dubois, we'll see what happens, but that's for them to overcome now, and it's a very difficult situation.
Lawrence Okolie broke it down perfectly. Sparring is for learning, but sometimes it teaches you how to be stopped. Shakur's by Keyshawn Davis wasn't just a fluke, it's a reminder that even elite fighters can be vulnerable. Practice sessions may seem safe, but when punches land like that, it's a harsh preview of what can happen if preparation isn't flawless.
Sparring's really for learning, but you can also learn to take someone out. So it's
Derek Chisora hit the nail on the head about sparring, and it perfectly explains what happened to Shakur Stevenson. In the gym, mistakes are punished, and getting knocked out isn't a scandal. It's a learning moment. But watching Shakur get dropped by Keyshawn Davis, even in practice, gave fans plenty of material to question his so-called invincibility. Every amateur move that lands wrong in sparring can be brutal, and Shakur's coach shows he isn't untouchable. Behind closed doors, even elite fighters like him have to adjust fast or risk more embarrassing moments before stepping into a real fight.
Different. Sparring, you're there to learn. So the guy you knocked out in sparring, he's understand, okay, I did this silly move, that's how I got knocked out. So I'm gonna have to stop doing these silly moves so I don't get knocked out.
Anthony Joshua reminded everyone that underestimating fighters can be dangerous, and Shakur Stevenson's recent sparring co proves this point. You might be the star everyone praises, undefeated and flashy, but one lapse in focus, one mistake in the gym, and it can all come crashing down. Davis, catching Stevenson off guard, wasn't just a punch, it was a statement. In boxing, preparation and respect for every opponent matter, whether it's a world title fight or a practice session. Shakur now has to show he can bounce back, because the boxing world is watching every move, even behind closed doors.
We've underestimated certain fighters, and fighters that should never beat a certain guy and have gone in there and shocked the world because of this person took their preparation.
Johnny Nelson's warning about fake news fits perfectly here, but in Shakur Stevenson's case, the Co video speaks for itself. While speculation and trolling fly online, there's no denying the reality. He got dropped in sparring by Keyshawn Davis. Nelson reminds us to separate rumor from fact, but fans aren't holding back. They're sharing clips, memes, and comments about Shakur's invincibility taking a hit. Even if this isn't an official fight, the impact is huge. The lesson is clear. In boxing, every punch counts, and a fighter can be humbled behind closed doors just as easily as under the bright lights.
And I'm saying that's fake news. I'm not having that. So let's wait and see. If it's true, that's a shame. You'll obviously get to the bottom of it. But I'd heard this yesterday, but I just put it down as fake news. It's not real. So all we can do is react to what we know. So we can speculate. You can only react to fact.
Adam Smith perfectly captured the brutal reality of the fight game, and Shakur Stevenson's sparring co is a textbook example. In boxing, things happen. Even the best can get exposed, and practice sessions aren't exempt. While some might dismiss it as just sparring, the footage of Keyshawn Davis dropping Shakur has sent shockwaves across the boxing community. Fans are trolling, analysts are debating, and social media is ablaze. This isn't just a lesson in humility for Shakur, it's a stark reminder that no one is untouchable, even in closed gyms. Sparring is meant for learning, yes, but when a punch lands clean and sends a fighter to the canvas, it's impossible to ignore.
For the casual fans, do we condone it? I mean, in boxing terms, should that happen at a head-to-head? Of course not, but these things do happen. This is the fight business, and it's just made it even bigger, and we wait to see what happens next.
Frank Warren's take on sparring highlights just how intense even closed-door sessions can be. While these workouts might seem like simple practice, they can quickly turn into moments that define a fighter's reputation. In Shakur Stevenson's case, the sparring co by Keyshawn Davis proved that what happens behind the ropes can be as shocking as a headline fight. Warren's point is clear. Sparring is serious business, and some fighters treat it with the same intensity as a world title bout. The lesson? Even the most skilled, untouchable-looking stars can be exposed when a punch lands clean, and confidence is tested. Fans have been merciless online, trolling Shakur for getting dropped before a real fight. This co serves as a reminder that hype and skill alone aren't enough. Focus, timing, and respect in training can make or break a fighter's image.
To the sense of it, what do you want to go sparring for? Behind closed doors. Let all the fans see it. Do it in the ring, get paid for it. I mean, it's be the biggest fight ever.
Teofimo Lopez didn't hold back when addressing Shakur Stevenson's rising reputation. He made it clear that his territory isn't up for grabs, and that anyone, including Shakur, stepping into his weight class has a challenge ahead. The fact that Shakur recently got co'd in sparring by Keyshawn Davis only adds fuel to the fire. Fans now have a new talking point. Could Stevenson really handle someone like Teofimo if he's vulnerable in practice? While Shakur insists he doesn't quit, critics and social media trolls are quick to remind him of the gym incident. Lopez's comments perfectly frame the stakes. In boxing, respect is earned, not assumed, and Shakur's sparring co has put him in the spotlight for all the wrong reasons. The boxing world is buzzing with speculation, and every word now carries weight.
Champion. He's coming to go in my weight division. He's trying to take over my stuff. This is my bread and butter. I stand on it, and I'm not going to allow anybody, anyone, not a single soul in this room take what I've worked so hard for.
Now, Shakur, you, judging by the recent CompuBox numbers, you're number one by a mile as far as fighters not landing any power punches on you. How do you feel when you hear a guy say he might not just stop you, but he might make you quit in the fight?
Make me quit is crazy. Like, I don't got no quit in me, but it's cool. He's supposed to feel that way. Like, he's supposed to say the things that
Derek Chisora's insight about starting fast and finishing fast is a perfect lens to view Shakur Stevenson's recent sparring co. In the gym, Keyshawn Davis came out aggressive, landing decisive shots that left Shakur on the canvas. Proof that even elite fighters can be caught off guard. Chisora's point, knowing you can hurt an opponent, changes the dynamics entirely. Stevenson may be slick, but in that sparring session, he had to face raw power with precision. Fans have been relentless, trolling him online and replaying the co-clip, questioning if he truly belongs in the untouchable category. Behind the scenes moments like these are more than practice, they reveal vulnerabilities that aren't visible in Fight Night hype. Chisora's analysis reinforces a harsh truth. Even stars like Shakur can be humbled when someone comes out fully prepared and confident.
Start fast and finish fast. He knows he can hurt him now, so he's going to come and try and hurt him.
Eddie Hearn praised Shakur Stevenson's dedication and work ethic, calling him a boxing lunatic and gym rat, and it's clear why he's considered one of the sport's most disciplined fighters. Yet, dedication alone didn't save him from getting co'd by Keyshawn Davis in sparring. Hearn's point underscores a harsh reality. Talent, time, and passion don't make you untouchable. The boxing world watched in disbelief as Stevenson, despite his insane training regime, took a punch that left him down. Fans have been merciless online, contrasting his reputation as a disciplined gym rat with the shocking sparring outcome. Hearn's praise highlights the paradox. Shakur's work ethic is elite, but in practice, mistakes are punished just like in a real fight. The takeaway? Even the most obsessed, hard-working athletes can be humbled behind closed doors, and the boxing world never forgets moments like this.
Shakur's brilliant at that because, one, he wants top sparring, but two, he gives his time as well because he's a gym rat, he's a boxing lunatic.
Derek Chisora explained that Shakur Stevenson's style relies heavily on fitness, pressure, and endurance, slowly wearing opponents down until they're exhausted. But that strategy didn't help him in sparring with Keyshawn Davis, who came in fast, landed clean, and exposed vulnerabilities that fans weren't expecting. Chisora's breakdown shows that stamina and skill are only part of the equation. Timing, focus, and adaptability mattered just as much. The fact that Shakur got dropped in practice has sparked relentless trolling online, questioning whether he can maintain that composure against elite.
Because the way he beats you is fitness. He just takes you, he starts off slowly and going in, and it gets harder and harder and harder. By the time it's round 6, you think you're around 10, but you're only around 6. So you have to be fit, and he keeps chucking.
The Shakur Stevenson sparring co has shaken the boxing world, and fans can't stop talking. Was this just a practice mishap, or a sign that even stars can be vulnerable? Now the question is, can Shakur bounce back and prove he's untouchable, or will the trolls have the last laugh? Comment below. Do you think he'll recover, or is his reputation officially shaken?